What if I told you this entire flower bed is built with just 3 plants? No complicated design, no huge budget, just a simple 4-foot module that you can repeat as many times as you need. Most fences are simply background. They divide the yard, but they don't add much beauty. This design turns the fence into part of the landscape. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build it yourself. The entire design is built around just 3 plants. Salvia. It creates structure. Those upright spikes give the border rhythm and direction. Nepeta. It adds softness. Those lavender clouds completely change the mood. And Alyssum. It ties everything together. That bright white edge makes every other color pop. For one 4-foot module, you'll need 1 Salvia, 2 Nepeta, 2 Alyssum plants, and optionally 1 Spirea. We'll cover that upgrade later. To figure out how many modules you need, measure your fence length in feet and divide by 4. Whenever I design a flower bed, I always start with structure. That's why Salvia goes in first. Those upright flower spikes create rhythm and direction. Repetition creates order, and order creates elegance. This plant is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. It provides structure and months of color. In spring, fresh growth quickly emerges. By early summer, it's covered in deep purple spikes. And in fall, it holds its clean, architectural shape. Remove the spent spikes, and many varieties will give you a second round of flowers. That's where Nepeta completely changes the mood. Instead of sharp vertical lines, you get soft clouds of flowers. It flows around the salvia, softening every edge. The plants aren't competing for attention. They're working together. Those tiny white flowers act almost like a natural spotlight. They make the deeper tones of salvia and Nepeta look richer and more vibrant. It's a simple design trick, but the impact is much bigger than most people expect. Now let's put everything together. Start with 1 salvia centered within each 4-foot section, about 8 to 10 inches from the fence. Then place 1 Nepeta on each side, slightly in front, at about 20 to 24 inches. Don't worry about perfect symmetry. A natural flow always looks better than a rigid pattern. Finally, add Alyssum along the front edge. At this point, the entire module is in place. And once you understand one module, scaling the design to any fence becomes surprisingly simple. If you'd like a little extra help, I've put together a complete planting guide for this border. It includes the plant list, spacing recommendations, layout diagrams, and simple maintenance tips. Everything is organized step by step, so you can build the design with confidence. And if you'd like a copy, you'll find the guide linked in the description below. Each 4-foot module is a complete unit. When you place modules side by side, the Nepeta plants naturally blend together, creating one continuous border. Same plants, same spacing, same formula. Before we talk about the first year, there's one thing worth knowing now. Not all salvias and Nepetas grow to the same size. Some stay compact and balanced, while others can become much larger than expected. If the proportions are off, one plant can easily overpower the rest of the border. That's why choosing the right varieties is just as important as choosing the right plants. Right after planting, the bed may look a little sparse. That's completely normal. During the first season, plants are building roots, not size. If you'd like a fuller look that first year, add 3 to 4 Sweet Alyssum plants per module. By the second year, those gaps usually disappear on their own. The base formula works perfectly with just 3 plants. But if you want to add more volume and year-round interest, 1 Spirea per module can make a real difference. Place it to one side of the salvia. The warm golden foliage contrasts beautifully with the purple flowers. And in spring, it blooms pink before the salvia even opens. In early spring, cut salvia back as new growth begins to appear. For Nepeta, simply remove any winter damaged tips. Avoid cutting it back hard in spring. or you'll lose the first flush of blooms. After Nepeta's first bloom, usually in June or July, cut it back by about 1/3. Without this trim, Nepeta can become floppy and spread outward. With it, the plant rebounds fuller, tidier, and often blooms again. And if Alyssum slows down during peak summer heat, simply trim it back by about 1/3. It usually rebounds within a week or two. And this is the moment everything comes together. The Salvia is blooming, the Nepeta has softened the entire border. The Alyssum creates that bright white edge. And suddenly the fence isn't just a fence anymore, it becomes part of the garden. Just one simple module, repeated again and again. The result is a flower bed that feels intentional, elegant, and easy to maintain. Thank you for spending a few minutes in the garden with me, and I'll see you in the next project.